This hasn't happened to me since Mom took me to Niagara Falls. Oh. Light travels fast. The most terrifying things are animals with hard eyeballs and no eyelids. They can't think because they can't close their eyes. Flash! See no evil, hear no evil. I have an STD. But I'm a virgin. Fancy that. I'm like the Mother Mary of the sexual revolution. Except instead of being a vessel for the Son of God, I'm a breeding ground for incurable viruses that just keep mutating and mutating and mutating until my junk is its own X-Men novel. I just really like the taste of floss. And so I occasionally suck on them. You know how girls used to suck on their hair in middle school as a nervous, sexually tense habit? And then get hairballs and have to choke them up? Well, I'm like that with floss. Keep the butterflies away from my linens. Sharp edges always give me a feeling. This giant frisbee circling the universe waiting to be caught, but God, being all-powerful and all-strong, having thrown it a great distance, not knowing how big his backyard really is. Hopefully he doesn't throw it over Mr. Zimmerman's fence and make one of his angels. I'd stay in there a while. And see how much of the inside of his house I could see through the blinds. Or evaluate his gardening before jumping back over. Or before one of his dogs started nibbling on my ankles, or barking, or calling the other dogs from the other houses through the fences, but them not being able to see, only to hear start the panic. The world is ending! The world is ending! The world is ending! And I'm stuck in this 3,000 square foot backyard with a tree, a swing set, and a vegetable garden! How will I ever survive the apocalypse? Then you jump back over and you start looking for well water and potatoes in your vegetable garden. I feel like they've stopped building bomb shelters, don't you? Does anyone really use a calendar anymore? I mean, you can't really fit everything you do in a day into one of those tiny little boxes. You might as well all just get a daily plan. Ooh, pick me! I have a question! Not you, I'm not asking you, I'm asking who? Fuck, you ruined it. My teacher used to have this white glue to this white styrofoam plate. And instead of using my popsicle stick to smear it onto my construction paper, I used my hand. And I'd rub it all along my fingers, and in between my hands. And over the lines in my palm to cover up my future. And I let it dry. And then I peel it off. That was my favorite part of craft time. Butterflies. The monarch butterfly butterfly is best known for its mass migrations from northern hemispheric habitats to 3 specific Mexican oases that become breeding grounds every winter. Every single monarch butterfly in the entire world finds its way to Mexico. The truth, however, is that the lifespan of the monarch butterfly is much shorter than the trip to and from Mexico. So it often takes 6 generations to complete the cycle. Kevin Bacon, memories! Repetition, 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 repetition! Make it stop, Mom! Make it stop! Nevada, 1953! Boom! What? Are you expecting something? I can't keep delivering like this. Fine. I can't divulge too much information. But the truth is, I've been writing another portion of my autobiography. And I got to the part about my grandfather's favorite chair, and I had to stop. I can't keep blathering on like this. The red or the blue pill, it's not an after-dinner mint unless it comes in no-name wrapping. Otherwise, it's candy. After-dinner mints are acceptable. Candy is not acceptable. You don't give after-dinner mints to kids on Halloween for the same reason you don't give frontline soldiers nuclear weapons. Hide behind the tree! No one will find me here! Adam and Eve and Pinch and Eve went to the water to bathe. Adam and Eve drowned. Who do you think was saved? It's with great reverence that I play you this song! Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? I once heard you could get a lot more done with questions. I stand corrected. It's impolite to correct your friends in public. I prefer sitting. My grandmother had a small flower bowl of jelly beans that she used to hide in the cabinet next to those silverware and those puffy yellow onion ring chips. I would eat the black ones so that my tongue and teeth would look the same as hers. Now in the days of plenty, why have dreams and hoard the crops? The moths are going to get them. Stars, moons, cows, corn, bakers, Elvis, Ben! My grandmother used to collect the milk from the cows and goats that wandered onto the battlefield during the war. She still waters the milk down. Skinny cows back then. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for Hiroshima!